Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the Newsbeat Nightly. Going to start answering all your questions and more. Heard on Fast Money AMD reversed. Yeah, so AMD did reverse, as you can see it right here. This is how it traded on earnings. It exploded to 13.55 and then absolutely plummeted to 11.88, and now it's hanging right by 13 bucks, a little underneath it at the moment, 12.98. So that should be interesting. Yeah, well, I didn't forget about Ronald Reagan. I just wasn't old enough to understand the market during Ronald Reagan. So, it was more that than anything. I already showed a chart before about the whole thing, and it's basically my 9 year theory, and it basically shows what happened over 9 years where the market went up, down, now it's going up. Do you think the market will gap up tomorrow? That's a great question. So far, the Qs are up a bit. I don't see any reason not to. However, if the state of, I know there's going to be a different State of the Union address where some opposition to the State of the Union address are going to hold their own State of the Union address. Let's see how much negativity they could pour through the media waves. I personally don't mind the down move at all. I find it funny how they pop letter X like this, like up a, you know, I find that hilarious. I'm obviously still in it. Yeah, the report did sound very positive for AMD going forward. That's why I'm bullish on it. I agree. I didn't put on a Facebook trade, Jim. Move to Mars. Do you have a target on what? I don't. It's not really doing anything after hours, but um, it sort of broke out a little, and I just think it has a good chance of going tomorrow. I don't really have a price target. If it had I wish it had a lot more volume. If it had like 20 million shares, that would be really nice. Do I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that on Stitch Fix where it goes. 233.20 on Avigo would be a target. Thoughts on Mattel here? I was looking to sell it or hold it today, and I basically said you have to close above this trend line above 1589. You ended up closing at 1599. I'm holding it. If you start going through 1572, the big bullish engulfing candle here, that's when I'll sell it. I don't need to play around in this 20 cent range. I'd rather lose a little more and give it a shot here than just chuck it. Firefly struck. Someone in the room brought it up. Shutterfly. Wow. Yep. Big move. Destiny of the market is on a teleprompter. That is a very eloquent and true way of putting it. Possibly. It's, I mean, the other argument would be, well, now these bitcoins are more scarce and trading more scarcely than they did before. So there's always two ways of looking at that, Barbara. It's an excellent thesis, though. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's a very hard question to answer. I could look at it from the other ways, I guess the point I'm making. Not to be a contrarian, which I'm not, but I think you see the validity, at least, in what I'm saying for an argumentative standpoint on it. Coca-Cola, if you're going to be bullish in Coke, I mean, don't drink it, of course, but 47.41 is the trend line support for tomorrow and today's close. Avago, just went over that one. Use this trend line support for a Melnick reversal. AMAT. I'm going to have a webinar tomorrow, by the way. I'll post it for you guys. I'll post it for you just so you guys have it. Okay, so here's an excuse me, here's an RSVP. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you could hit print screen right now. It's probably in your email, t3live/blog/Mark Melnick Algo Webinar RSVP. It's a free webinar. Everyone's welcome to attend. Thoughts on AMAT? I'm a little scared for a lot of these names. I think a lot of these names are going to give us drastic pullbacks, and it's going to be hard to say if we're the person buying on it. Did you guys? I was showing my P&L today. Did you guys appreciate that? I keep asking because basically it takes away chart space, and basically you guys are used to seeing like the four charts, and it obviously has to take some of this chart space. So I keep asking you guys because I want to know if it's something that I'm going to continue doing. AMAT support 5123. Any thoughts on Acogen? Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Yeah, it's breaking out in a very major way here today, Barbara. Of course, the news that the FDA change provides clear regulatory path for plasmomycin maker. It's a new drug application that they filed, so people are betting that this drug application is going to go ahead and get approved, and it's popping up. I think this is very bullish news for the company. I would look for a follow through to the upside. Facebook, you're in a bullish channel. The mid top range looks slightly more bullish. I buy it at 176.97. I don't know if it's going to go there prior to earnings, though. You sent me an email a couple days ago. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'll make it easy. I'll make it easy. I want to answer it now. Did I not? I didn't answer you. I apologize for that. By the way, I'll almost always answer you. So here's the line you drew. Here is why I don't think it's valid. Here's where I don't think it's valid because right over here you cut out this line. Here, I'll even let you. This line should not be cut. This line should not be cut. Okay. So your starting point was good. However, because you're in the top of the range, you should have you see where you connected your January 5th line from the top? So pretty much this ascending support line right here should be touching that the top of this line right over here. See that? It should be on the top right there. Then you have a legitimate ascending resistance. The problem is you cut through the body of this candlestick here, and you generally don't want to do that. I think it's going to come down to you drawing more. I mean, this line, so the other line you made looks decent actually, in terms of where you have. Let me just get a new thing here. So this line, here's the thing. Hold on. You see what you did here? This line is a legitimate line. This one right here. But what you had to do right here, Ricardo, is you started here correctly. This is a very important place to start. The only thing is, why didn't you connect it right there? Because that was the high end of the recent range, as opposed to just chopping it through the bodies here. So if you actually raise this line and try to push this one up just a little over here, like push this line higher so it connects right there, you would have had a legitimate line. So I hope that answered the question. You'll get the hang of it. Believe me, it's taken me so many years to do. And a lot of people are clicking fast. The truth is, it didn't click fast for me, and I'm pretty damn good at it. So it's not about how fast it clicks, it's about your devotion and dedication to drawing them. Yeah, it really does, Kathy. For sure, 3 hours later. Um, Thoughts on SGH? Bearish, as of today. I would even argue this is a proper trend line. My argument would be right, by the way. And the place to short it would be 37.52. The webinar, I might discuss part of the trend series. It's more of a promotional thing, to be honest. Um, how many new great traders came in the room recently. We're sort of pushing down that direction. So, pretty much in English, if this webinar works, we'll be selling the trend course not to you guys who have taken it. But what will happen is if enough people take it, I'll have more lines and levels for you guys, which if you paid for it already, it's free. So, if you want to show up and support that cause, be my guest. If not, you don't need to be there. It's pretty much just that. Okay, Amazon the show. No, still dump on Friday. Interesting theory, Kathy. Charter Cliff? Just gorgeous. Is this stock going to be bought out? I mean, they've been talking about it for long enough. See, it's so funny where this stock has come from back in 2009. Consecutive green bars on the daily, on the yearly. Just amazingly strong. Breakout level 377.41. It's a big trigger. Looks great, Cliff. It's funny, Kathy. What would be a good price to buy Akagen tomorrow? I think you have to go to the hourly on this one, and I don't know if you're going to get it. It looks like pretty much a long at any level versus $12, pretty much versus $12.08. You could be long versus any level. Looks good to me. So if you buy it right, I mean, it's trading after hours at 12.39. I don't know if it's going to pull back. Your true support on the daily is 11.60. I don't know if I would wait for that. Just my thoughts. Thoughts and levels on Intel. Let it hit the exponential 8. This is beautiful because it's lowering in volume as it's falling. This is what you want if you're going to get another move up. Let it hit this yellow line, then go long. That's my thoughts on Intel. The exponential 8 moving average. LRCX held support here today beautifully. Is it going to bounce? Could. Key level to hold now is $190.75. We'll see if it can. And Baidu and OLED. So Baidu. So Baidu, my support level today would be, excuse me, 242.58. You hit 241.20, and then you bounced above that level. I think it bottomed. I think we move up tomorrow on Baidu. I think it's bullish. And OLED. Bullish. Granted, Apple earnings should have an effect on this. Look for a break of 165.10. Really nice hold today in that. Also, Sohu. Yikes, 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 yikes. Wow. Very bearish. Does it continue just breaking down, or does it pop first and then give us a short opportunity? I don't know the answer to that. I would use any up move as a shorting opportunity. And instead of waiting for the stock to pull down to the exponential 8 off a gap down like this, you want it to move up into this exponential 8. And whenever and wherever that hits, that's probably going to be the day that you want to short. I might even join you on that one. Alibaba hit the exponential 8 after the big gap ups. We'll see how earnings moves this one. This should be an interesting name. Wow. Crazy chart. Don't have any strong thoughts outside of what it does on earnings, to be honest. Caterpillar had a nice little bottom call there. Using that support that day on Monday. If you're still holding your calls, great job. And you want to get through 164.71, but I probably wouldn't hold it for more than 1 to 3 days. Twitter? Yeah, I mean, Twitter moved beautifully today. There was a lot of call activity in the name. I really appreciate what Twitter is doing. Just a beautiful breakout. Should be a takeout. I called all those companies idiots for not offering $27, $28 at the time for Twitter when it was chilling at $14. They would have taken this thing out. Now it's already trading there. Now if you want to buy out Twitter, you're gonna have to offer like 35. Something along those lines. Good luck. They screwed that one up. Great job for those longing it. Yes, me too, Kathy, based on letter X. Yeah, Guild. I mean, it's still bullish. The question is, I thought you should have sold some and held the others. Honestly, Kathy, just a great trade. Thinking Delta, William. Uh, yeah. I mean, I was bullish on UAL today. I caught that. That was a gorgeous bottom on UAL, by the way. Really nailed that one nicely. Wish I'd. You see, tomorrow I'm going to try something new, though. So I decided I'm not going to take every single name that you guys talk of. I'll only take a name you guys talk of if there's a news article from tonight or tomorrow morning on it. So it's like an in news play because that's where the success is coming from. So I don't want to just turn this into strict technical formations, which again I can make money on that. I just want to give you guys the best hit rate possible. So I'm going to do that. Yesterday's Aussie New Zealand dollar hit? Hold on. What? Why didn't I get filled? Oh, I'm almost getting filled now. Oh my god, my bid was 1.09630. Oh my god. I already sent out the email, James. You're supposed to cancel it, my brother. So you paid 1.09739 and that one it's not a bad entry to be honest. I'm actually sort of I don't want to miss this trade. I mean, that's a nice support right there. We'll see if it holds. I mean, I'm leaving my bid in. Did I send you guys out the email yet? Yeah, look in your email box. You guys have all the updated Forex names. I sent it out at 7:27. And what happened was, check it out. Here's a 5 minute. It started plummeting at 7:30. So you crazy. It's like you didn't have almost time to cancel. Truth is, I don't think it's a bad fill. I'm bidding only slightly lower. I'm at 1.09630 on the new sheet. The truth is, I might miss it, and if I miss it, you're going to be in good shape right here. That's why I put bids so low, in case crap like this happens where the Forex plummets. So far I missed it. I don't know. I mean, still a chance I get filled. I'm not going to chase it here, but I think it's looking good, James. Mark Trimble. All right, Jerry. Not crazy about this breakdown. Still bullish, though. Key support tomorrow to close above and hold 43.89 on Trimble. Yeah. Did you do you get my emails, Foo? Are you in my email list or no? If you're not oh my God, really? I'm gonna re-add you to my list. I do not know what happened. I'm sending it out right now. I apologize for that. Completely unintentional, my man. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you right now, and you'll be permanently added to the list. There's no reason why you shouldn't have been taken. That you should have been taken off. Sorry for that. If you're not, did you guys? So, oh, I see. Okay, so Bob, Suzanne, Mike, the reason why you guys are not getting my emails with the updated Forex and game plan plays, because you have to email me right here and ask to be added. Uh, T3 doesn't give me the list of your emails, otherwise I would do it automatically. So you requested it. Oh my God, that's a mess. So everybody who's not getting my emails, with the exception of Foo, because I just added you, go ahead and email me at mark.melnick at t3live.com. Ask to be added. And if you're a member of the room, you'll be added to the list. Maybe, Ken. It's a good question. Interesting, Carl. Okay. Wow, it's crazy, right? Trying to mine on celestial objects that's not Earth. Very interesting. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the Newsbeat Nightly Trading broadcast. Make sure you email me if you didn't. Happy trading, make money, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning on the Newsbeat Live Trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.